B4 ensues, and Stiko, I complimented him moments ago, tapping away, can't catch anyone just yet. Instead, Kindo, a man I was actually criticising in the pre-game, gets a double. My goodness, it's a flurry of fragging. Nork in a 1v3, misses the opportunity to capitalise on a reloading player and forced to do the same. And Impulse, it's a lovely swing and a great open pistol for 4glory. Spam damage onto Kindo though, he's on 5 HP. Oh, this is absolutely huge from Asilian. Sprays down 2, Stiko bags another. The CTs are running riot on this bomb site. Asilian gets another, and on just 5 HP, it's Kindo in the 1v3. He's got the bomb, but he's already being outflanked. Look at this from Stiko. I don't know how they let him get this bomb down. He goes for a jump play instead of just a straight old swing, but it's JKM to seal the organization who claimed that they weren't an organization. Anyway, moving on from them, I think Apeks is a much more suitable home for him. He's comfortable, he knows the players, he's able to be set up quite nicely by their defaults, and Chauzy sets himself up quite nicely for 2 frags. They can't afford to let this one spiral too much. Their economy's not booming just yet. And as Dimka finds Stiko, we're into a 2v2 here. Asilian, it's a good recovery. An Impulse on 9 HP and a Scout doesn't stand too much of a chance of getting anything done here, especially as Nork comes out with that swing. Away, Freddy. Can Apeks pull it back?
I don't know. It's looking very, very close, and all of a sudden the kills are just collapsing the way of 4glory. Dimka, he spots both those players into what's long, and it could just be a save. Honestly, impeccable utility usage from Apeks. The nades, the flashes, and there was one single flashbang that won 4glory that round. It was the flashbang that pushed Nork off the angle and allowed them to get to sight. That single flashbang is the reason why 4glory won that round. I'm certain of it. Nork can take first contact, and this round is done.
Yeah, this is going to be a beautiful bait and switch if it pays off. Nork finds the first. Oh, Chauzy, only good for 1. Great adjustment by AVM, but they do have the man advantage, and that's what counts. Nork, that's a beautiful frag. Puts it all on the line for it, leaving just Collins in a 1v4, and it's not going to happen. He gets the first frag team by now. It was in a podcast with Maori, Richard Lewis, and...
Wait, sorry.
I'm going to interrupt myself. Collins, that's huge. Can he kind of... Triple entry. He's running at him with a deagle. Kindo's there to help on out. And it's all down to Stiko in a matter of seconds. Forget top 20 for a moment. 4glory, they've absolutely just disparaged them, thrown them to the wind. Stiko considers for a moment trying to go for something, but he's trapped off. This 1v3 looks near impossible. And against a couple of upgraded pistols as well as the rifles, it's a crazy round for 4glory to win, but it's one they absolutely needed on this T side.
Yeah, because I was going to say, breaking top 20, I think, could be potentially one of the hardest things in Counter-Strike. However, Stiko, wait, is he going to kill it? He's not going to let anyone survive, I think.
No time.
Collins is going to survive. And finally, Collins has done something, may I add. He had 3 kills going into the 11th round, and he's supposed to be a player that I was hyping up. Everyone's hyping up. He did really well in Pinnacle Cup 3. He was the...
Now the rotations need to come in, and Asilian has a lot to do on his own. He has no idea there are 3 players.
He's waiting for the flash.
But yeah, he's calling in for this rotation now. Needs a flashbang from his teammates. And ADM, oh, he's playing anti-flash, but oh, he gets full blinded just as he throws the smoke. The timing couldn't be worse for the poor man. And Freddy, we're left in a 2v2 here, but there's plenty of util on this CT retake.
Sorry, that nade landed on Impulse's feet and didn't do any damage. Classic CSGO for you, but it will be Chauzy and Nork, the 2 Swedish players, to claim this retake. Both Orbers by nature, but they're both wielding the rifles in this one. The flash is perfect. Kindo is left in no man's land. Chauzy, that is wonderful. He claims those 2 kills. He does it all by himself, and he gives Apeks double digits.
They can't trade JKM. They can't take mid control, and I'll be damned, they can't really hold on to a post plant either. Stiko, another entry onto Collins. JKM finally missing an opportunity, but Asilian gets another. Nork peeks on round, sees the barrel. How does he not check him? He's heard him scoping. It's all falling apart again. 4 versus 2 for Apeks. An Impulse, he's peeking on in towards A-long doors. He might be able to get Chauzy, but he's just unscoped. Oh, Chauzy, it's brutal. AVN 1v4, doesn't have a bomb, doesn't have a hope in the world, and now he's going to get peeked on by Nork. This is just disparaging.
There's no one I think I can fault on this Apeks side. I actually don't think there's anyone that I can even mention that's playing badly. Everyone has stepped up in their own way. Stiko's really impressed me with his second orb. And Jacob, very glad, like, speaking of the devil, just
absolutely hammering home the trigger discipline. Is he just going to sit here? He's just going to sit here. Chawsy's
I
cleaning up
mean,
shop.
yeah, he's just kind of vibes really, because this is good, because what Asilian is doing here is that I mean, I'm guessing the bomb might come B here. This is kind of what the play is going for.
God,
Go for the
look at
knife.
this.
Wait, what?
No, there's no
okay,
knife.
yeah,
He's
he
just
had to, yeah.
backtracking.
He had to go there, but so the problem is that Kindo's actually on this A bomb site, and as memey and as trolly as this round has been, there's a genuine probable chance that 4glory could win this, because Kindo, if he extends a little bit further here, and if he's able, well, obviously he has to help his teammate cross. I was going to say, like, if he was able to, oh, never mind, because Chawsy's back flank. I was going to say, if Kindo was able to get these CT players, it would have been a very good round. However, he's plunged into this 1v3. He gets the first kill on the IGL. He knows there's a player long, but he doesn't know where the second player is. And then that second player is Stiko.
Smoke's
He's holding
gone.
the cross. That cross is going to be held.
You'll make them angry.
Yeah, that's not what I meant to say. But Jacob, he's making them even angrier. He is on fire. Nothing can stop him. Their defense is terrified. DMK is going to try pushing. He actually gets a dink onto Chawsy, but both players will get away with their life. Oh, this is huge. He's only got 7 bullets, though. If he is going to push it, he's going to have to hit some very nice clean shots, but they're all going to run away. He will be elected to probably get a reload in very soon. And it's going to be Apeks going towards this B bomb site, and it's just AVN to hold down the fort with a Deagle and 61 HP. Not going to be too easy.
Oh.
This is really good from DimK, and AVN's actually got 1 kill on the B bomb site. That's a huge 1-for-1. Nork's been tagged down as well, and this round's actually very winnable, Tom. We said that last round.
Yeah, we did say that last round. And then Nork pulls out a 3K. And Nork, again, incredibly impactful. Finding one through the top of the smoke, and Impulse decides it's a good idea to go straight back for the same gimmick. Okay, this time Impulse does come out on top, but Stiko, he seals the deal.
So I'd expect the same for esports.
Yeah, they're sponsoring a lot of Danish teams right now, and I mean, rightfully
That's
so.
GG, I think, Tom.
Jesus,
That's
Nork
GG.
and JKM. They spin on in. They're having fun with it at this point. Impulse on an Impulse heads over towards. Oh my God, Chawsy! No,
What?
Don't do him like that, man. It's a flying scout. Oh, it's too much for Apeks I mean, too much for 4glory to even attempt to deal with. Kindo, yeah, he's Kindo screwed, you could say, in the 1v5 on this A-bomb site. His teammate has yet to rotate on in. Well, he does catch the burst and then catches a bullet to the head. Stiko on the rear flank. Oh my God, it's a 16-3. The first time they ever. I'm happy to work with it. As Apeks are as well. They were very mysterious with their opening pick of Dust 2, or at least lack of banning. And, well, AVN and Dimka mysteriously positioned, catch Apeks in their crossfire. Lovely stuff to start things off. But, my goodness, Asilian, the man of the hour, jumping straight on in. Stiko helps on out. Asilian packs another. And we're into another 2v2. Asilian finds one more. And this needs to be a pistol round win for 4glory. They need their mentality in the right place going into the remainder of this map. Stiko takes a little bit of chip damage as Collins rushes down this bomb site. Takes it a little bit slower towards the end, but the double swing comes on in. And Apeks, they've done it again. They've stolen away the pistol round. With the way they've been playing, I feel like it's almost necessary for 4glory to have a little bit of handicap on the opposition. Utility slowly starting to be pulled out now by this Apeks side. They've already got more than the CTs combined. And I love the way they're adapting the nade sets they're using, but Impulse, what an incredible 2K. Brilliantly done. Asilian trades one back, and Chawsy somehow gets onto the side, but not for long. Cut down by Collins. And Asilian has just made a dropping sound, only 9 HP as well, and this is a freebie for Dimka.
Look at this Asilian. He's crept through this top connector smoke. He could be in a bit of a pickle, though. He is going to find this frag onto AVN. Various done. Swings out and tears the head off Collins. There's one player in Underdog, and he knows where he is, but Kindo, he will actually trade out his teammates. He's being surrounded from every single angle. Somehow finds that frag on JKM, but I don't think it really matters because it is DimK and Impulse. One of the players on 1 HP. Last alone in a 2v3. Honestly, a save will be in order. If they save this, they should be able to get a bye in the following round. And 4glory, they won the last, but they aren't able to string 2 in a row.
Yeah, I forgot Impulse was even alive on his 1 HP there. Very, very lucky to be given the opportunity to save this up in the first place. It's a great opening shot by Nork. He actually does get tagged on back, but the fact that he'd moved out of the pixel gap getting shot in the leg through the wall instead. It is just a saving grace for him. Otherwise, Apeks, brilliant fourth round on the board. This is their first full buy gun round. Just impeccable entries by Asilian from Connector. I don't know how the man gets there so fast, but he does it in style. And with that bomb going off, he turns straight into the flashbang and goes down to Chauzy. You can play... Oh, Chauzy! How does he readjust that fast? Gorgeous headshot onto AVN. Forget what I was going to say next. 4v3 ensues. Impulse does have a perfect angle on okay,
what?
he does not have a perfect angle on Stiko. Stiko's going to swing straight on out. Beautiful one tap. And that is what this man is known for. That is why Apeks have picked him up. But Kindo gives him a taste of his own medicine. A headshot straight on back. Has the advanced angle. Chauzy now... He's buying time. He's cutting off rotations and sitting on top of the windowsill. He's not been checked yet, but Dimka, if this barrel comes around the corner of window, Chauzy will be more than aware of it. Just about misses the timing, but should still catch him in the back.
So
it's a game of cat and mouse here. He's chasing him around the corner and will seal the deal. Last alive is Kindo. 1v3, edging his way in through the apartments. And finds the first onto Asilian. 1v2, it's still winnable. He's got a full nade set. But does he choose not to go for it? Falling away. There's no money left in the back pockets for 4glory here. I mean, they will have the loss bonus, but Collins and AVN, they can't buy unless that rifle's staved on over, and so they call a save. They realise that Apeks is just too strong for them today, and a 2v1 is just a bridge too far. Brilliantly done again by this Scandinavian mix, and my goodness me, Apeks looked unstoppable. Oh, but he misses the silent push. Asilian does catch Impulse. It's a 1-for-1 trade. AVN's definitely going to be happy with that MP9 frag, but now as they hedge their bets towards the apartments, and Dimka having to do a lot of the heavy lifting, Zico does catch the MP9 player, but Dimka's up for a double. Massive from the man, and JKM, very messy spray. Nork on the orb, it's a 1v3, and he's getting slowly surrounded. Almost the elbow shot, but not quite fast enough. Goes in for a second opportunity. This time he capitalizes, but he can't afford to stick this bomb. Kindo spins on in, and it will be a pretty convincing second round on the board.
Even though Apeks has no utility, they're still being completely picked apart. Impulse is the last hero for this team. He's dropped the bomb. He's going to have to do it all by himself pretty much here. He's still alive, and he's still kicking in towards default. He could find this frag on the Chauzy, which he does. And out of nowhere, this round has become very winnable, but Stiko will finally put an end to his reign. 2v2 now and make it a 1v2. Nork left alone does tag down Dimk. He will retrieve the bomb and he does put himself onto an AK. This round is actually a lot more tentative, but it will be Dimk. He has 3 players there. Stiko will be leading the charge and Dimk is pretty much all alone on this bomb site. He's going to stand strong. He gets the first and does just enough for AVN to allow himself to trade him out effectively. 2v4, Jacob and Nork left alone. They're going to get the bomb down, but it's not going to be an easy order to defend this bomb site.
Oh, the boost up onto the boxes comes on in. Nork will start the bomb plant. Little does he know, there are 3 towards short to deal with here. Collins, nade in hand, chucks it round the corner. They haven't been able to clear the close short angle, and this could be an advantage here for the teasers. Nork and JKM, the tag team, they're at it again, just like back on Dust 2. Kindo with the spray, can't quite finish the job though. And JKM catches Collins down to the 1v1. Kindo knows exactly where he is and has his crosshair appropriately placed. Brilliant stuff from the young gun. That's what we need to see more of.
To worry about that short position, and he just instantly rotates towards the B bomb site. So very, very nice from Apeks over from 4glory overall, and it will just be a fast A play from Apeks now. Kindo all alone in towards CT, is going to drop a smoke in front of him, actually missed the one way of course to close himself out. There's a bit of damage, actually a bit of damage inflicted onto him, but Apeks, they haven't been able to get to site yet. They've halted momentarily, and it's allowed all the rotation to come in, and especially the flank from Collins. But the flank is not going to even be needed, as Apeks are being slaughtered one by one. Lambs going to the slaughterhouse, and it's just Nico left alone. Now just make it no one are left alive.
Their Mirage. Chauzy round the corner. Holy good lord, what a headshot. He's on for 2. That's magnificent fragging from just a pistol. JKM follows up with a grenade. And almost another for Chauzy, but AVN is just a bit too fast in getting there. Dimka now round the corner. Spots 2 players, and it's a pistol and the open. Stiko needs his swing, and he will find the frag. But oh my god. He actually gets help from JKM. Beautifully done. A 3K to He's ready to receive, but he has been smoked off. The spam comes through, but it's directly in between the two players who push out. And JK and Chawsey, they get it all done. AVN good for a trade, and Impulse, that's a crucial frag onto the young gun.
10 seconds left.
But yeah, okay, this should be a for glory round now. Collins coming into a connector. They need to plant this bomb. My god, Nook, what a hero play. Asilian catches one more. Impulse jumping over the top. He's not fast enough. Misses the shot, and Nook does go down. But yeah, as you said, there's no kit. Impulse, he's got 3 frags to his name already, but Asilian looks like he's about to have 1 more as well. Impulse is actually going hunting here. If he'd have just stuck, he could have won the round, but you're right, he has picked up a kit. This could be the round when he played, but no, Asilian knows all about this. To seeing Apeks play in more upper echelons of Counter-Strike. Impulse does temporarily stunt Asilian with a nice 50 count round to the cranium. But yeah, it's very unfortunate that they weren't able to make it through the open qualifiers for the major. I think they were one of the biggest upset teams to not make it through past day 2. I think they made day 2 once, like, and they weren't able to push it. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe K23 didn't make it either. I feel like the seeding was just so dodgy for those. Well, I mean, there wasn't any seeding, was there?
No, it wasn't. It was just pure random. But what is a little bit random is this play from 4glory. It's working. 2 ramp setup is working wonders. Kindo is baited in perfectly by his teammate. He gets 3 frags.
He execute. Chawsey spotted by Short, but catches Collins. Brilliantly done on the swing. Orp now filling in his place, but he plays patiently back sight and lands for Dink, but the A1S is not good enough. And neither is Nork on this occasion. Misses the jump across shot. Is he being pushed down towards market? It looks like he could be. But Dimka on a measly 9 HP, slowly being closed in on, but Stiko doesn't realise it. 2v3 now. JKM with a nade brings it back to even numbers. But can they retake this bomb site? They've got 1 flashbang left between them. And that will be Nork expending it. Through the window, they must go. And AVN waiting patiently by the bench as Impulse swings in from the other side. They've got a brilliant crossfire here, and AVN might get the 2K spray down. Not quite, but Nork realises it's a bridge too far. Brilliant shot onto Impulse. In fact, no, he's going back for more. He shoots the right angle. He's going towards bench. He's still harrowing it down. He's found AVN's spot, but doesn't land the flick shot for Glory onto 11. A 3-round lead.
He does squander it momentarily. 4v4 right now. They didn't hear him. It seems like an Apeks. They seem to stay at disarray.
Well, Stiko and Nork, you talk about a state of disarray, but they recover things very nicely. They don't realise, though, that the bomb is hedging its bets towards B. They've got players on short, but no one actually holding down the site, and they might have heard those footsteps. Oh, Chawsey's decided to turn it to... Oh no, yeah, they definitely haven't heard it. Chawsey has no idea. He just needs to stay watching the apartments here. Okay, or Nork, that works too. I didn't even notice he fully rotated, but Nork, as I said, is an omnipresent AWPer, and Chawsey helping seal the deal as Impulse will go economy. And appropriately so. I believe he's still not hit double digits as we hit round number 23. But Nork, he's looking to hit a lot more than double digits. He's looking to hit 3 players as they push into the apartments, but instead falls off. Oh, it's a bait and switch. Asilian is hungry, finds 2 heads. It's gorgeous. Looking for more, but Impulse is there, and oh no. Very rare miss from Nork, but he recovers it nicely. But Tech9 now following up on Collins. In fact, he's picked up an AK, but he's also picked up lead to the chest.
In towards CT, and the A-bomb site has been relinquished momentarily, but there's loads of utility for Apeks, whereas on the flip side of it, 4glory, they do not. They've only got flashes now left. The last smoke has been dropped in towards connector. Stiko, they seem to know where he is. They're trying to hunt him down. He gets that first kill. Flash out, but Collins ahead of that finally. The man, the myth, the legend, highlights himself in that kill feed. But it's going to be very short-lived as Jacob is putting the nail in the coffin. The flank is going to come in at the perfect time, and it's Impulse now. The IGL and Orb left in this 1v2. Got the AK, gets that first one-tap, swings out into the bomb. Norks is choosing to stick it, and Impulse spamming through the smoke, claims the 1v2, and 4glory, they're back in winning ways. He's going to have to step up with the aforementioned Chawsey and Asilian. He does step up indeed. The flanker of last round is going to do it with the first 2. Chawsey dropping that smoke to his left is just going to try and survive, and he does so very successfully, just biding his time and allowing for the rotations to come in. Collins attempting to lurk in through middle, and as you just said, the timing so unlucky. Impulse and AVM. And the Fragger and the Clutcher, they're going to do it in a 2v4. They're trying to anyway. A player from Apps, a player from Market, and a player from Short. They are being completely encircled, enticed into their grasp. And 4glory, this is a must-win round for them, but it's just down to AVN. And as I say that, Apeks, they secure themselves a 13th. We are joint even now. The bomb plant will give them an extra $800. Very close.
Sometimes it's almost detrimental to be on land because you will see the upset emotions of your teammates and, you know, you'll feel worse yourself. It's something that a lot of people can experience. I mean, especially UK players knowing us. And then, I mean, Collins does claw a frag back. AVN finds one more with a Desert Eagle. Perhaps we're not over just yet, Freddy. In this 3v3, Ascillion and AVN both on 8 points of health. But one of them has a Deagle, one of them has an A1S. There's a big difference here. Actually, one of them can headshot and one of them can't. So it'll be interesting to see if AVN is up to the task. With a minute 10 left, there's plenty of time for 4glory to make this work. They encroach upon the site and Nork finds the first onto Collins. It's a beautiful readjustment. Not the third, though. Kindo has to do it in the 1v2. Ascillion is low. Chauzy is going to be setting up a crossfire with him pretty soon. Bomb is dropped in the middle of the site. Has to cross over and subsequently make a dropping noise. He has no idea where this Palace player is going to be coming in from. Chauzy, though, the full HP player, needs to make sure he stays alive long enough for this to work out, but he goes down. Oh, Ascillion. Perfect timing. With 8 HP, he seals the deal, and it will be 16-13 for Apeks on